Hi, Caroline here with the midweek prompt for the December daily inspiration group Anything Goes. My prompt is to use pockets. They can be as simple or as elaborate as you like. They can be pre-made, they can be envelopes, or you can just have basically card and paper with some adhesive. I actually use some really old 6x6 card, cut it up, put a bit of vellum on it, and as you can see there's some red line tape that I'll tape off once I decide how much real estate I'm going to need on the page. I used the paper because I didn't actually like how the vellum showed everything that's going to be tucked behind the page. I use pockets for a couple of different reasons really. It can be extra decoration or extra texture. It gives you a lot of extra space and it allows the kids to have the interactive element of December Daily that I really enjoy. I enjoy how engaged they become in all of the memories. I find that I'm using pockets more and more in my Christmas albums. I follow Shimelle's class, the Journal Your Christmas, which is a blend of stories old and new. It's a good fit for me. My daughter's health has a habit of throwing a spanner in the works when it comes to our Christmas plans. And going back to Shimelle's prompts means that if we don't do something exciting on the day, then I can go back to the prompt or from the class and journal about some element of the season, whether it be from my childhood memories or from something more current in the season that we're working with. The 2001 album was relatively thin. I didn't use the front and back covers. I didn't use the pages that protect the sheets. So there were 8 pages. The next year I did use the front and the back cover and the protector pages, which I just covered. And you can see it's a tad bit thicker. Last year was a bit of a bumper year, and as a result I made the decision to break the spine. These were all the same albums, so I broke the spine, and then you can see this red pocket snuck in the middle, and I thought actually it's just an envelope from one of the Christmas cards, but it lets me put in things like some of my daughter's artwork, some notes. Sometimes I journal on a daily basis and then I use my notes to catch up and transfer it over. Some cards that I liked. Probably though the most important thing for me is it gives me extra space for more photographs and more stories. As I said, I use the Christmas album really as the mainstay for my Christmas stories and photographs that I take. Now, I did say that this was a bumper year, and I've managed to put all of my yearly events by month in this little pocket here. You can decorate the inside, you can have the flap so it closes shut. I quite like it open so that the children know to come and sneak a look at all the things that were going on. When I say children, that's my daughter, but I have nieces and nephews who quite often will look through the albums. As I said, my daughter's health hasn't been great, so what I'm wanting to do really for this page is to have a space where I can tuck in photographs that I've taken that aren't particularly great. That's her and I. She's ill, I'm worried, and obviously it's part of our Christmas, so I do want to capture it and I want to capture some thoughts. So what I'm going to do, mark the photograph, and then I'll journal on the back. And then, as I said, this being backed on paper, sorry, the vellum being backed on paper allows me to tuck things in, and I can either tuck in the photograph that I don't think is a particularly great photograph and have some decorative elements on the top, make it into a tag probably, and then if I'm looking to refresh my memory I can pull the tag out. And then obviously I have extra space here, which is all pretty and shiny gold vellum, that can be decorated, and it just makes the album look a little bit more appealing. So that's my prompt for today. I hope you play along and let us see what you're doing. Thanks.